First visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi after the release of the 8 Navy veterans to Qatar. Prime Minister Modi has landed in Qatar right after inaugurating the temple in Abu Dhabi. Prime Minister's bilateral meeting with Qatar's Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed has also happened, and Prime Minister Modi giving out a statement. I quote it here. Had a wonderful meeting with Prime Minister Mohammed. Our discussions revolved around the ways to boost India-Qatar relationship. Prime Minister Modi's meet and greet with the diaspora that always usually happens to the country that he visits. Look at that, colourful umbrellas brought out to welcome Prime Minister Modi. And in Qatar, remember, Indian community remains one of the most and the largest expatriate community. So does in UAE. Geeta Mohan continues to be with us. Geeta, UAE was, of course, important in terms of friendship and trade ties, but Qatar is on another level with so much that has happened in the past few days between India and Qatar. How significant should we say this meeting is for the Indian Prime Minister to Qatar?
One, a grand welcome for Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Doha clearly shows that Prime Minister Modi and the Emir of Qatar share a very important relationship that has taken Qatar-India ties to a different level altogether. There were massive oil and energy deals that were being discussed just ahead of this visit as well, and being signed. So we are looking at a strategic aspect of the conversations between the two countries that will enhance cooperation on the strategic as also the economic sphere. But having said that, this visit is quite important. He was to visit UAE, and Qatar was added to that trip. Clearly shows that this is a visit after a very sensitive case was handled quite diplomatically, and has been a diplomatic win for India after months and months of negotiations, engagement between India and Qatar, whether it's in Doha or in New Delhi, or at the highest level between the Prime Minister and the Emir, where they met on the sidelines of COP, and after which we saw the commutation of the death sentences, followed by the release of the 8 ex-naval officers of India, and 7 of whom have already returned to India. So a very welcome gesture from India. And in that, we are also looking at now Prime Minister Modi, who will have, it's a very short, very brief
and interesting,
visit,
Geeta, the relationship that's building between India and the Middle East as well. It will be very important both for India and the Gulf nations as well. And Geeta Mohan will be keeping us updated on that. Geeta, appreciate you joining us this morning.